हम स्टूडेंट्स को रिसोर्सेज डिप्लीशन के बारे में पढ़ाते तो हैं बट उसे रियल लाइफ से कनेक्ट नहीं करते। जब तक हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को ये फील नहीं होगा कि उनकी छोटी छोटी चॉइसेस कैसे एनवायरनमेंट को अफेक्ट करती है, तब तक अवेयरनेस सिर्फ बुक्स तक ही लिमिटेड रह जाएगी।
ग्लोबल इश्यूज बच्चों को पर्सनल नहीं लगते हैं, एंड फॉर दिस वी कैन मेक देम कनेक्टेड विद द एनवायरनमेंट। टेक आवर स्टूडेंट्स टू द वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट साइट where they will observe the patterns, where they will speak to the collectors also that how the journey is going on and how the process has been done.
The change starting today. I am Ginny Arora, a science teacher at DAV Police Public School, Kethal. Today we are going to present a podcast on environmental protection by students. Firstly, I would like to welcome our chemistry teacher, Miss Indu. Welcome to the podcast, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and I think this is need of the hour when we should talk about such issues.
Okay, let's start the discussion. When we talk about environmental issues in class, it always feels distant, like something is happening in oceans and glaciers. Our students understand the topic climate change, but they do not get personally connected to the topic. उन्हें लगता है कि ये ग्लोबल इश्यूज हैं और हमारी लाइफ से कनेक्टेड नहीं है। दे डू नॉट फील द अर्जेंसी टू एक्ट। आई थिंक समहाउ वी लैक देयर इंटरेस्ट एंड मोटिवेशन। व्हाट डू यू से अबाउट इट?
एग्जैक्टली द इशू, मैम। एक्चुअली ग्लोबल इश्यूज बच्चों को पर्सनल नहीं लगते हैं, एंड फॉर दिस वी कैन मेक देम कनेक्टेड विद द एनवायरनमेंट। I think instead of just explaining this melting of glaciers and climate change to the students, we can convert this into activities, and we can give daily life activities to the students. For example, weekly they will submit the report of vehicle uses, what kind of vehicle they are using. Weekly they will submit the report of electricity uses. Then the student will feel more connected. The moment they will start observing their own activities, and the moment when they start observing their own habits, then the global issues become personal one. So then the change will start there.
Exactly, ma'am. By these daily life activities, we can connect our students to global issues. Another issue at global level is our habit of consuming more and more. Everywhere we see buy more, replace quickly, upgrade more. हम स्टूडेंट्स को रिसोर्सेज डिप्लीशन के बारे में पढ़ाते तो हैं बट उसे रियल लाइफ से कनेक्ट नहीं करते। जब तक हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को ये फील नहीं होगा कि उनकी छोटी छोटी चॉइसेस कैसे एनवायरनमेंट को अफेक्ट करती है, तब तक अवेयरनेस सिर्फ बुक्स तक ही लिमिटेड रह जाएगी।
That's a valid point, ma'am. And I think we can inculcate such kind of habit in the students that whenever they are going to the market and they are buying something, some question should be arise in their mind. For example, whenever they are buying something, they should think, do I really need this? Is it replaceable? Is it biodegradable? Or can I repair it? So such kind of questions if arise in their mind, then the problem will solve automatically, because students will do then more mindful choices rather than the habit of automatic buying anything. So I think this will help the environment a little bit.
Yes. When we move from global level to society, one thing I notice, people think waste disappears after they throw it away. उन्हें लगता है डस्टबिन में डाल दिया और काम खत्म हो गया।
But we have to make them understand that we are just shifting the waste from one place to another place.
Actually, it is relocated somewhere else. जब तक हम स्टूडेंट्स को वेस्ट की पूरी जर्नी नहीं दिखाएंगे, तब तक उन्हें अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फील नहीं होगी और उनकी सोच में चेंज नहीं आएगा।
Yes, ma'am, and I think we can do something different for this. We can take our students to the waste management site, where they will observe the patterns, where they will speak to the collectors also that how the journey is going on and how the process has been done. So there they will observe, and they will understand. This experience will change their behavior, and once the change in behavior will come, then the true education will be achieved.
Exactly. It will surely lead to their interest and motivation towards the environmental issue.
Yes.
There is one more challenge of changing habits within families and communities. Students स्कूल में तो लर्न कर लेते हैं, लेकिन उन चीज़ों को घर में फॉलो नहीं करते. That creates a kind of helplessness and learning fades away.
True, ma'am. But instead of asking students to change everything, I think we can limit the goal. For example, we can give them goal that each student will focus on one habit only.
But that should be consistent.
True, that should be consistent, then only it will work. It may be reducing plastic bottles, it may be reducing the usage of electricity. So बहुत अच्छे से, मतलब अगर एक एक हैबिट एक एक बच्चे को देंगे तो वो बहुत अच्छे से मैनेज भी कर पाएंगे. एंड व्हेन वन स्मॉल चेंज पर हाउस होल्ड इफ मल्टीप्लाइज, देन
It will become meaningful.
यस.
स्कूल लेवल पर भी इन्वायरमेंटल इश्यूज़ को कम कर सकते हैं. जनरली टीचर्स बच्चों को प्रोजेक्ट वर्क देते हैं और मोस्ट डेकोरेटिव वर्क को रिवार्ड देते हैं विदाउट नोइंग द रिसोर्सेज यूज्ड.
Definitely, project should be evaluated based on how resource efficient they are and how eco-friendly they are, so that students will also know that what kind of material they should use in their project that will not harm the environment.
And in this way, no so much waste can be generated.
And automatically behavior will shift.
There is one gap that actually exists. Students academically environmental topics में बहुत अच्छा perform करते हैं, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं they do not inculcate it into their actions.
And that disconnect between learning and actions is very concerning. I think as teachers, if we can change the habit of our students, it can make a big difference for environment.
Exactly. Knowledge तभी meaningful लगती है जब वो हमारे actions में दिखे. Be the change starting today. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned with us for more meaningful conversations.